Fala galera, aqui quem fala com vocês é o Luan e você está aqui no LB Virtual. Voltamos aqui com a nossa série de Como Gostar de The Witcher 1. Vamos continuar aqui as investigações no capítulo 2 do jogo, tá? Então não esquece de comentar, né, de deixar o like no vídeo, né? E claro, compartilha aí com os conhecidos, familiares, com quem quer que seja, beleza? Então vem comigo. Pronto, finalizamos aqui o descanso. Vamos seguir as nossas investigações. Aqui é a taverna dos peludos. E agora nós vamos conhecer o Detetive Raymond. Dá só uma olhada aqui, ver se tem alguém aqui. Aqui tem mais lutas. Não vou fazer agora. Vou conhecer aqui o Moron Croix.
Geralt, it's been ages. I couldn't believe Zoltan when he said you'd returned.
It's me, Monroe. Exiles, the war, you, Zoltan, and I helped them. You must remember.
How's life?
Can't complain, I have a nice slow job as a bouncer.
That's slow?
The guests settle things between themselves. It's a quiet place. Birds don't ever shit in their own nests.
I'll find you later.
Não quero jogar dados agora. A gente só faz a introdução aqui, conhecendo ele. E aqui, que a gente viu no episódio anterior, onde era, mas ainda tá dormindo.
Vagabundo.
Aqui eu tenho uma cartaz de procurado. Ver se tem alguma coisa aqui que preste. Uma roubada aqui não. Eita, ele acordou. Esse aqui não dá pra abrir. Nesse baú.
Well, 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 what do we have here?
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
A warrior like no other. Your legend precedes you. How can I help?
I'm looking for some information. Is this where I'll find it?
Good question. I used to work for the lawyers Codringer and Fenn. Satisfied?
The names mean nothing to me, but I'll assume that's a recommendation.
As a professional, you understand information has its price.
I'll pay.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
I'm interested in the people who wear salamander pins.
Just so happens I know a thing or two. Before I go on, I wouldn't mind knowing what your interest in the case is.
I have some unfinished business.
Join the club. It'll cost you 100 orens.
Here's the gold. Why don't you tell me all you know about the Salamandra leader?
I've been working on that case for a while.
Personal matter or a commission?
I'll risk trusting you. Let me tell you a story. A happy couple once lived in Vizima. Ordinary as fish in a pond, with a 10-year-old boy. One day the father returned home and was puzzled not to be greeted by his son, his dog, or the smell of dinner on the stove. He suspected nothing until he found the dog dead, shot in the muzzle with a heavy crossbow. He wasn't even sure it was his dog, but then he found his wife pinned to the kitchen door with a spear. He searched the house in vain for his son. The culprits hadn't left a trace. To make a long story short, Vincent Mice had to close the case. No witnesses, no evidence. Except 6 months later, a monster's corpse turned up in a trash heap. Eyes like festering wounds, pale, rough skin, unnaturally muscular body. Everyone had forgotten the murder and disappearance. Almost everyone. See, the missing boy had one characteristic feature, a sixth toe. Only the parents knew about it. Always had trouble finding shoes for the kid. And the dead monster had an identical sixth toe. The father has devoted his life to tracking down the murderers.
I hope he finds them.
Back to reality. This is what I've managed to learn. Azar Javed, a Zerrikanian sorcerer, leads Salamandra. He's more dangerous than a pit of Kikimores, but unfortunately out of my reach. With his contacts and resources, he's got almost free reign in the city.
I got a taste of his abilities. Anything else?
I suspect Salamandra has built a large-scale operation, with gold simply greasing the wheels of their political ambitions. They're conducting genetic experiments, dangerous ones. Regular thugs wouldn't have the knowledge or means.
Who's working for Javed? Any guesses?
The captain of the guard who dropped that investigation disappears nights. Maybe you can squeeze some information out of him.
Is that all?
We might have one more lead. The city guards detained someone who could provide information.
The guards at the city jail?
Yeah. Find a way to question that prisoner. In the meantime, learn what you can from the guards.
Count on it. People open up to me all the time.
His information could be priceless. Good luck.
Know anything more about the Salamander prisoner?
He may be one of the leaders, though in this town the guards capture pawns while the big fish swim free. We'll know for certain once you question him.
We'll see.
Just one thing. I think you're being followed.
Any suggestions?
Wait here a while. Make them nervous.
Surprise those who want to surprise you. I'll leave at midnight.
Vamos esperar aí até meia-noite.
The Witcher is taking his time.
He must have left a different way.
Ó, o professor.
No matter.
Seems true. I assume the trap is set.
Indeed. Tend to your tasks in the trade quarter.
I'll leave the matter to our best agent.
Nossa melhor agente.
Dare challenge the Salamandra.
Pegar aqui esses chatos.
You're dead.
Vocês acham mesmo que são páreos para um Witcher? Todos mortos. Vamos ver o que é isso aqui.
Get lost, buddy.
Leave that lady be.
Feel sorry for a whore?
Before you go, apologize for your bad manners.
You lost it, old man. Beat it before I cut ya.
When you've apologized, go see Captain Vincent. Tell him you're a criminal and a louse.
Draw your sword, Drifter. I never killed defenseless people.
Lost your chance.
At him!
O bom é que, ó, o guarda ajuda. Tchau. Tô com medo de dar um arde e pegar no guarda. Conseguimos um, né? Um daquele ponto lá que a Carmen falou pra protegermos as meninas. Se eu não me engano, tem outro ponto aqui.
The elder races inhabit this district. Dwarven craftsmen and elven artists.
Ok. Aqui, ó. É isso mesmo.
Shove.
I have business.
Shove off or I'll kill you like a dog.
Try your luck.
Grab him.
Então vamos nessa. Ok. Matei mais um. Vamos usar também a habilidade. Ok. A casa do Johnny aqui, a casa do Johnny. A casa do Johnny é essa daqui. Vamos nessa.
The Escalopian snake. I'd love to meet the fool who associated skin shedding with medicine.
É renovação, né? Eu acho.
You there, shove off.
Assault is impolite.
Leave while you can.
This woman is with me.
So you die.
Vamos usar logo que a gente tem logo tudo aqui. Eu tô com um pouco...
Die, shit-eater!
Matei aqui nas últimas, hein? Agora vamos lá no calabouço. No calabouço da cidade. Procurar saber do prisioneiro que o Raymond falou. E aqui. Isso aqui com Jetro. Ó, tá muito louco das drogas.
Esse é o tal do muro.
Porra, pelo amor de Deus, eu não consigo.
Voltei aí, a câmera tinha caído. Então vamos lá.
I have questions.
Ask.
Know anything about this salamander prisoner?
Why would I tell you? The captain would kill me.
Maybe I can persuade you.
Powder would help. I never turn down good fizz tech.
Tell me about that salamandra prisoner.
But... I hardly know anything.
Where is he?
They took him to Lebiota Hospital.
Thanks. Who did you confiscate the Witcher's sword from?
Thaler, the fence, has to earn his living somehow. Before we let the professor out, Thaler and Vincent were chatting in the courtyard.
Before I went down the sewers. Somehow I sense it was no coincidence. Where do I find Thaler?
I marked the place on the map, but don't kill him. We have a deal with him.
You should drop that habit.
Maybe, but not today.
See ya.
Hospital Santo Lebioda, que é esse aqui. E nós vamos direto aqui nele aqui. Não sei se vai ser uma boa ideia, mas... vou me arriscar. Tá, eu conheço essa erva.
No passage.
I'm going inside.
Disease patients inside. I'll not have you spreading the pestilence.
Eu não tenho um anel ainda. 1,5. Eu acho que dá, hein? Esse é aqui, né? É aqui mesmo.
No sign of Javed or the professor. This bunch should cave easily. Let's do this.
Ó, o Vincent aí, ó. Será que ele tá aqui tentando alguma coisa junto com os Salamandras?
Who's this? This wasn't our deal, cop.
Olha aí.
Relax. Just a witcher. Surely you know witchers are golems. No will of their own. Follow orders quick and easy. No complaints. Right, Geralt?
Right.
See? Nothing to be afraid of. You didn't exactly come alone. Now let's deal.
I don't trust him. Heard he was a fucking murderer, cut up over a dozen of our people.
Let's not play who killed who. That's the past. We're interested in the future. Your future. Which will be unpleasant if Javed learns you cheated him. And believe me, he'll learn shortly if you don't start talking.
You bluffing? You don't scare me.
Enough. Where's Javed? Where are the Witcher's secrets? Spit it out before I feed you to the rats.
Vincent, stop him. I know nothing. I was assistant to Salamandra's accountant. Javed stopped trusting me. I don't know where he is or what he intends.
The professor?
I don't know. He went off somewhere.
Bullshit. You need encouragement.
You promised me protection in exchange for my testimony. On my mother's grave, I know nothing. Stop him. You're a cop. This is murder. You're gonna stand by and watch?
No, I'm leaving. Besides, I know you had a part in murdering Raymond's family. Witcher, make it quick.
Ó, assassinato da família Raymond. Ou seja... Ah, morri. Morri.
Não me diga.
Bem, eu tava muito ralfado, velho. Eu vou agora me preparar melhor. Colocar aqui, afiar aqui a lâmina. Pra ver se a gente Suporta mais o tranco aqui. Vou tomar aqui uma timeout e vamos entrar.
Forgot to kill you, you bastard.
Bicho piruleta.
Agora eles não tiveram chance. Ok, eles não tiveram chance. Eu tá vendo que é o mínimo detalhe, né, que define a luta. Eu coloquei a espada correta, que é uma coisa que eu tinha esquecido, que ele tinha iniciado com a espada de prata. E no jogo tem a lógica de que não faz tanto efeito como a de aço nos humanos, certo? Na prática isso aí não vale de nada, em termos, falando assim, na vida real, né? Acho que o que eles querem abordar aí é o gasto, né, da lâmina. Então eu tenho que procurar o Vincent, né? Mas ele não vai estar por aqui, não. Opa. Tem um bichinho ali, ó. Aí agora eu coloco a de prata. Voou. Ah, droga. Espero que eu não tenha batido em ninguém. Deixa os bichos se virando ali por enquanto. Eita, sugou o sangue do bicho ali. Nossa, sugou o sangue do... Caraca, ele se recuperou. Caceta, é muito forte. O bicho matou todo mundo, velho.
Piruleta.
Esse bicho é muito forte contra o Arde.
Bicho piruleta.
Vamos ver se eu consigo vencê-lo aqui com... Não ajudou em nada.
Bicho piruleta.
Ver se tem mais bandido aqui que possa ajudar.
Bicho piruleta.
Caraca, velho. E aí? Quer ajudar os bandidinhos, né? Oh. Caraca, matou de primeira. Morreu. Criatura.
Finally, a solid meal.
Uhum. Ó, pegamos aí a presas de Fledder. Aí uma dica aí, guardem sempre presa, dente, essas coisas. Opa! Caraca, eu consegui a chave para casa do Hamsmith. Hamsmith é um personagem que vai ser introduzido um pouco mais. É um dos bandidos locais aqui, é o chefe, na verdade, dos bandidos aqui da favela aqui no jogo, né? Vamos dar uma descansada, né? Vamos lá no urso peludo.
Who's there?
Just a witcher.
Just.
Geralt, greetings.
What happened?
A show of force. They smashed a window and packed 3 bolts in Coleman's gut. Used dispersive bolt heads. A Havkar speciality. And highly illegal.
Who killed him?
Damn Scoia'tael. Now folk will call him a good man, saying how he helped old ladies. I sense a pogrom approaching. The damn shits threw up a list of enemies. and they've begun eliminating them without regard for the consequences.
Why Coleman?
Anger? Revenge? Some elven youth probably overdosed. A note on one of the bolts read, White Death Trader. He was selling Fistech to kids, cheaper than anyone else. And you know how addictive it is.
I'm surprised they acted in town.
They feel strong now they've got arms. Some fool did business with them. I suspect Harren Brog.
E nós ajudamos.
Terrible times.
Fragmenting tip. Enters the stomach as 1, exits the back as 3, mincing the internal organs. Hawker's specialty. Useless against armored soldiers. The tips burst on the surface of even the lightest armor. They're used to kill civilians, for show, as a cruel warning. I know where the weapons that killed Coleman came from. I need to avoid those situations, remain neutral, not get involved.
Exatamente, aquela questão que eu tava falando pra vocês lá no início da nossa série. Pra gente ficar neutro, tá? A gente acabou perdendo essa questline aqui com o Coleman. Mas isso faz parte, né? A graça do RPG é essa. Vamos tentar aí dar uma descansada, fazer uma recuperação aqui de poções. Peraí, que esse aqui não tem. Quem tem ela? Isso aqui. Pegar as 3. Pegar esses aqui também. Ok. Me abasteci com álcool. Vamos tentar novamente. Eita, será que eu pego 5? Opa! Olha quem tá aqui.
What you want, freak?
I have some questions.
You haven't the faintest idea who you're talking to, freak. One word, and before you count to 3, you'll be facing a dozen hardened assassins.
You'll be dead before you count to 3.
Well, the cub growls, but does it bite? I could use someone for wet work.
I despise your kind.
Contempt, wolf cub, is the privilege of the prudent. In all others, it's a sign of youth and ignorance. I piss on your juvenile scorn. What do you want?
How's things?
Old whores have wings. Beat it, Witcher.
Pronto, foi introduzido aí o personagem que eu falei. Dessa vez eu vou descansar lá fora pra... Aqui, ó. Não foi traduzido aqui, Point Blank Shot. Aqui nós descansamos de graça e dá pra fazer nossas poções. Vamos fazer aqui umas andorinhas. Ó, dá pra fazer a alma de Round. Eu vou fazer logo. Pra gente ganhar um mutagênico. Vou fazer aqui 3 andorinhas. 3 andorinhas tá bom pra um dia, né? Ok. Já tá quase amanhecendo. Vamos tomar aqui a nossa poção, a alma do Cérebro, que foi daquele Round lá que a gente matou lá em outros kits.
Ué? O que eu bebi? Ué? Não é pinga não? Não é cerveja não?
Certo, vamos agora pegar aqui com a Carmen aqui, ou entregar aqui a missão, né, que a gente fez de noite.
Thanks for helping. They leave us alone now.
You're on your own?
You mad? Some local boys take care of us. They just couldn't handle those freaks.
I see.
What's it to be? 200 orans? Unless you'd rather collect another way.
I'm no materialist.
The good book says no service goes unrewarded. I'll make it known around town and amongst the working girls. We whores know how to show gratitude.
That's nice.
You're quite unique, but there's no shortage of frauds who'd pretend they're you. Let's agree you'll bring the girls flowers if there's any doubt.
That's how they'll know who I am?
For certain. I've never heard of a patron who gave flowers to a whore.
Tá certo.
See ya.
Pronto, agora a gente ganhou gratuidade com as meninas, né?
How did things go at the warehouse once I left?
Quickly.
Good. I admit I was hoping for a bit more, but it's always a few bandits less.
That's the last time you use me. I'm not a general avenger.
Had no choice, believe me. It won't happen again. You have my word. I guess you plan to continue the investigation.
Don't have a choice.
I can't help officially, but I'll leave you to it. Anything you learn, I'd be glad to hear.
I wanted to talk to you about Salamandra.
Okay.
Someone informed them about my cockatrice contract.
What are you suggesting?
The professor, after you released him.
I got no time. End of conversation.
You let the professor out of prison.
His bail was paid. That's the law.
I get it. Observe the law at all costs. What do you do nights? Meet your boss, Azar Javed?
Nothing unnatural about spending nights in the trade quarter.
I see. I've got no real proof, so I'll have to wait to decide.
Sounds like your mountain has turned into a molehill. That's what happens when amateurs try their hand at serious work. If you stumble upon any real leads, come by. I'll give you some useful advice.
Por enquanto não podemos decidir sobre o Vincent. Se ele é culpado ou não. Ok, podemos investigar o Vivaldi ou podemos falar diretamente com o Thaler, que é aqui na casa luxuosa. Vou pegar aqui algumas coisitas, né? Sempre é bom. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa aqui na prateleira. Tem um... Caraca, o bicho ainda tá dormindo. Vou acordar ele.
I'm a fence. I buy and sell.
What you deal in?
Everything worthwhile. So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
The city guards found a witcher's sword at your place.
First of all, it's the cocksucking guards. Second, why do you care?
Another witcher, Berengar, came to see you.
Well, it wasn't his fucking razor.
How do you know that?
I have your boyfriend's other property. The sword I got elsewhere.
Other property?
Right. Meaning not his sword, got it? Like his undershorts that he pissed all over or something.
So where did you get the sword?
What'll you give me if I tell you?
I'll stop short of gutting you.
Fair offer. I bought it from a man at the Hairy Bear Tavern.
Care to describe him?
No need, he's the most famous dice player around. Out fucking standing, a real goddamn magician.
Bros.
How did you get Berengar's property?
Stubborn-ass fellow, aren't you? From a middleman.
Where do I find him?
At the Hairy Bear Tavern. Doubt he'd want to talk to you. Man named Coleman.
As coisas estavam com calma.
Have you heard of Salamandra?
Piss-swilling reptiles. I've heard of them, but I've no fucking idea what they want.
Amphibians.
What?
Salamanders are amphibians. Now tell me your connection to them.
I'll be proud if I know.
You do business with Salamandra?
Did you fucking fall off your horse?
How did you get Berengar's effects?
Dog's balls, I'm a fence. Want me to draw you a picture? You think I ask every thief who he ploughed for his goods?
Let me draw you a picture. A certain organization, Salamandra, has it in for witchers. A witcher, Berengar, disappears, and all he had lands in the hands of a fence. You. Getting this?
A pox on pictures. Berengar's nothing to me. My suppliers might know more. Besides, I'd never survive in this business if I sold hot goods I actually had a hand in getting.
That's believable. You have contacts among the city guards. Could be valuable to Azar.
Damn dangerous times. I need protection from Salamandra, that's why I deal with the guards.
So you say.
I pay Vincent's half-wits a few coins and they see to my personal safety. I'm done now, see ya.
Believable, I guess. Innocent until proven guilty, I guess. So let's assume it's not you for now.
I'd say so. Goddamn Dijkstra, ace spy. Dog's balls, what a clever analysis. If you figure anything out and need more information, creep on over and we'll talk.
Por enquanto não é o Thaler. Não vou descer lá não. Aqui, casa do Vivaldi.
What do you want?
Greetings, dwarf.
Racial segregation with the first words uttered.
What do you want me to call you?
Bah, you're like everyone else. Like the whole accursed city. Vizima humans get everything, we get naught.
I neither live in Vizima, nor am I human.
What then?
A witcher. A mutant.
Well, in that case, sorry. I'm Golan Vivaldi. My cousin Vimy Vivaldi once met a witcher. A debt collector, apparently.
I'm Geralt, and I'm no debt collector.
What brings you here?
I'm looking for the leader of a certain organization.
You suspect me because I'm a dwarf?
I have several suspects, not only dwarves.
What do you want?
I've got my eye on you.
Come back when you stop talking crap.
I want to discuss Salamandra.
Why?
The professor's bail money came from your bank.
You offend me deeply with this slander.
But...
generations of Vivaldis built this bank, and you suggest our gold serves criminals? Out!
I believe you. Nothing but a pile of suspicions. I have to assume you're clean for now.
You've rejected racial prejudice and realized the truth. When you discover the true culprit, you tell me. I'm curious who it is.
Ok, por enquanto não é o Vivaldi. Ah, deve ser esse cara.
I respect those who take risks.
Silver sword mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
I don't have time for chit-chat.
Take no offense.
Where did you get the sword?
I won it from a gardener.
Where can I find him?
Caramba.
The garden at St. Lebioda's Hospital.
Jardineiro. Ok, ele tinha mais algumas coisas pra falar.
You make ends meet?
Depends who you play.
Where is it worth playing?
If your pouch be full, the wealthy part of town.
Take care.
Beleza, vamos falar com o jardineiro. E fica aqui. É aquele aqui.
This hospital garden demands a caring hand.
You seem to like what you do.
Like it? I love plants and know them well. I spent my life dealing in bloodshed. Now's my chance for peace and quiet.
Bloodshed?
It's no point of pride, but I long earned my living as a mercenary. Those times are behind me now, and here I am, content.
I'm more interested in silver swords.
I knew one of you would come by, eventually.
You lost it playing dice?
I was sure I'd win. Beware the sharp one plays well.
Where did you get this sword?
5 years ago there was a battle near Brenner. When the dust had settled, our men had beaten the Nilfgaardians. We ceased to call ourselves an imperial province that day.
You captured the sword during the battle?
Yes, it was Witcher Cohen's. A strapping fellow and a rare breed. Not very talkative, mind you.
Like most of us.
I gave my word the sword would find another Witcher. As he lay dying, he mumbled about teeth and destiny. Then he laughed. at his own death.
Yet you lost it gambling?
I kept it hidden for 5 years. I lost hope I'd ever run into another Witcher. Miss Shani knew Cohen. She works at the hospital.
Thanks.
Good luck on the path.
I'm here about the notice.
You look like a warrior. Care to kill Equinops for me?
Certainly.
Bring their thorns as proof.
Ok. Temos aí a missãozinha da Equinops.
Tell me about your mercenary days.
Bring me a morsel to eat and we'll talk. Begone! I'm no beggar. Begone! I'm no beggar. Begone!
Não sei se eu vou voltar a falar com ele lá. Acho que eu fiz errado aqui. Ó, quem tá ali, ó. Shania. Vamos falar com ela aqui.
Geralt, you managed to get out of prison.
I did, though it wasn't easy.
I've heard about your deeds.
I see you're working at the hospital.
I'm fighting the plague. No time for chit-chat.
When can we talk?
I've a room in the northern end of town. Stop by after work.
Okay.
Quickly, I need to get back to work.
I saw guards.
They delivered this badly injured man.
Who injured him?
Guards won't talk to me. He must be important. They want a quick recovery.
I'd like to question this man.
Come back in the evening. The guards might be more talkative, especially with strong drink in hand.
All right, I'll come back later.
Quickly, I need to
com
get back to
bebida
work.
então.
How can I help?
Your skills are no good here.
Shani, I do other things besides kill.
We don't have a cure for the plague yet, but did you know Rusty?
Don't recall.
Before the plague took him, he discovered certain plant extracts retarded the disease's progress.
You need those plants?
Yes, the best one's celandine. Unfortunately, it's only found on swampy ground.
I'll try to help.
Every blossom counts. Bring at least 5 sprouts.
I need to talk to you.
Can it wait?
Well, I suppose.
Visit me at home.
Where are you?
I have a room in the north.
Easy to find?
Opposite the house. There's a... Quickly. I need...
See ya.
Ok. Eu consigo agora... Acho que eu consigo entrar no...
Humans are strange.
Com bebida à noite. Bom, pessoal, tá dando tempo aqui. Vamos finalizar aqui, exatamente aqui. E continuamos no próximo episódio, tá? Mais uma vez eu falo, não esqueçam de compartilhar o vídeo, de curtir, ok? E também, caso não seja inscrito, se inscreva no meu canal, por favor. Então, ficamos aqui e até a próxima, beleza? Valeu!